sports. It's in the game.
Gotta go, we don't move it scary. Last time I shed a tear, that was the side. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like a Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We don't switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my wrist side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way. Richer than me. This ain't up for debate. You gotta love. Maybach, laid back, matte black, just to on your truck. Now I'm in the AMG with the all black tint. They don't know it's me, but they got a little hint. How you worry about it when you can't pay rent? I've been there. Lago and Bowie, I went there. Off of Mount King, used to live there. Basketball on the tier, used to win there. Up in the cell at 17. Back in jail with no bail at 19. Up the road with the life is at 20. Made my first 100,000 at 23. Now who is he or who is she to speak on my name when you ain't me? Why they talking I'm overseas? Biggie Smalls when I move, it was all a dream. Keep on talking and talking and pump me up. Call me lucky, I guess I got dummy luck. Give it a play and then it's time. Better believe he gon' it up. Hey, he might snitch on YouTube. Say that you was up and put that on YouTube. Why you always rapping about the that you do? Why you always rapping about the that you do? Hey, if it's up.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Carolina Panthers. Eddie Pinheiro about set to get us going, and we are underway here in Charlotte. Now Greg Dortch going to bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Murray, strong running. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down, Murray out to his left. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this: I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the move to his left. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Murray from midfield. Flush to his right. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. First carry for James Conner. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Murray. Steps away. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Murray. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Troy Hill picks it. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. Give him 2 on the play there. And that leads to a Carolina first down. Now Young steps away to his left. And that nearly intercepted on his very first throw of the game. Fortunate there. It's 2nd down.
Drill 52. Ready?
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
Going up top. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Following the interception, Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing. Young. Rolling to his right. What was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And the Cards will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. He keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. This is taken in by McBride. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play.
That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they're start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. The first do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for Dr. But thank you, Dr. Davis. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 9. Young will set to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. On play action, Young. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. Rolling to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over and out of bounds. He'll get 10 there on his own, but it'll be second down. Young off the play fake, out to his left. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. They go play action. Young on the move to his left. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
So I advise you not to trust them.
And they're going to start at the middle as he's brought down at the 11. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. They beat that Chargers defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute it, and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Murray now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Escaping. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. Dangerous spot for them to call for that. Lucky to have recovered because if the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense.
Got his man complete. And he'll be corralled well on field right around the 40-yard line. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. Buying time to his left. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. On 2nd, a long way to go. Murray. He's got this downfield to McBride. A big gain there after going backwards, and now they need to a 3rd down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
The nigga that jacked me.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And he is going to have the Cardinals first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Forced out to his left.
And I knew
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Back then, my nigga name was Snoop.
This is 2nd and 8.
It was also 87, 88, then 89 to get you say everybody
Now Murray.
Back then, 2-1-3 was
Flush to his right.
some of the states came down to just a young
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Steps away. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. There's Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Connor will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
This one into the hands of Thielen. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Young. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. To throw is Murray. They'll roll him out right. But I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Murray, eluding the pressure right. This is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Prater for the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is taken in by Hurst. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Right, but don't you feel like that creates tension between these?
Here is Young.
He's talking about killing
Rolling
people.
to his right.
And it's sexy for right.
And that is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in the second half. And they'll set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like, Young loses it. One of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. First and 10, they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. We're hearing discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they get particularly...
They've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here in this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Deliver and accept it. We need to go out there and make something happen.
The Young's going to throw for this. And it's got it. So the try for two successful. And limit them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion. And they're only down three and feeling great about themselves.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just...
He's got it in, complete! And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Open his swing, the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Murray now on 1st down. Rolling to Murray, fighting, lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Young to throw it. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Now Young.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jalen Thompson picks it. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way that threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Murray going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Murray to air it out again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals use the short field to get in for 6. Extra point good by Prater. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. And one tell me once, you know, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something
Heads up
to make it pass.
over the middle. There's a diamond big catch. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. First and 10, Young. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard.
Oh, shit. Where'd he come from?
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
But this guy's going to chop into that deficit.
Where it came out of nowhere.
A much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. No yardage to be found.
17. Ready?
Connecting here with Chark on the out route. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain.
52 blaster.
That's once again complete to Chark. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off a big chunk of yardage as shown by that last play.
A quick throw complete to Chark. Touchdown, Panthers.
Shake and bake.
DJ Chark from 17 yards out. And the Panthers are back within a score. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there. And there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he is going to get this one.
That was a good pass.
20-yard line. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
Ready. Ready.
Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
That's a nice job of working his way up and down in the red zone. That went in and made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Young takes it on the sneak, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Panthers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh, where's he going?
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah,
Where's this fucking guy going?
Because even the best of the game, you're going to have games
Where are these motherfuckers that going, bro?
interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with.
And this will be caught at the 30. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 40 yards. Murray now on first down. Being chased out left. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line are able to keep leverage and able to keep people away. Facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Got it inside the 10 at the 8. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Connor. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flushed out right.
Oh my God, this idiot.
Touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Okay, ready?
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 3rd and 4. To throw, Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Young to throw it. Quickly to Thielen here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run on first down with Hubbard. Take the lead by Buda Baker.
That's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And Young's throw there incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Into the hands of Thielen, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Checking your reflection and telling your best friend, girl, I think my butt getting big. It's easy.
He finds Sharp. And they're going to have another 1st down as a tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13. 11 more yards there as the final drive continues.
Here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A give running right, it's Hubbard. He's going to get 4 on this as he's down to the 10-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Right back to Hubbard. And the stop will come inside the 5 of the 4. Now the Guard's going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Young takes it in his sneak, and he won't have the touchdown. He will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
On the double.
And they take a knee.
You better feel the crowd, so go play out lyrically splitting, dismissing. I'm on a mission and just hitting. Now it's hitting and getting hitting with mitten, so missing, wishing and listen. Question like Sonic Water was fishing. Like the movement and swerve, serve words with nerve and better than said it word. Damn, you heard, man, you heard. Coming from the town of Illy, now it's a full of Phillies and rallies.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game.
And
they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
Partying with the super, looking for the picking poo-poos. I touch an true stuff sound, slamming and jamming, a while we're planning the jam. We bust with a party and with the damages, managing damage, Mike Smith, and even mannequins, you're panicking. I'm running.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
He's like vertebrae, work their hey, I hope. The way I show you, pray I flow.
Hubbard.
Steady walking to the
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down about the 2-yard line. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro. This to take the lead here in the final minute. they're going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory. For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, is being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll have a first down, but a great tackle there keeps him from getting to the boundary. Back to throw, Murray. This ball intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to hang on the final play to get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire in that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
When Brandon trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.